Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on, YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short, little unboxing video to share with you guys. I know who sent this. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know who sent it, and it's someone who hasn't sent something in a long time. Very excited. I think it's available. I will link it right down below. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me, and please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up and find out who it's from. That's right, it's from CRKT. They messaged me and said, hey, would you like to check out some new stuff? And I said, absolutely I would. Now, I gotta be honest, I don't know what they sent me. Does it actually say right here? Let's find out. Foltz Ritual Compact. Okay, let's find out. I am a big fan of CRKT, and they do things a little bit differently here and there, and it's fun to mix it up a little bit. So this definitely looks like something that is a touch different. We have what looks like micarta here. And then, is it copper? Is it just brown aluminum? I'm not really sure. What do we, oh my goodness. This looks like the, well, wait, did they call it the Ritual? What was the big, crazy scimitar looking thing? That's what we have there. Oh, it's an assisted knife. Boy, I'll tell you what. The amount of time that has passed since I have looked at an assisted pocket knife on this channel, boy, it has been a really long time. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It is completely and totally a matter of preference, right? Anymore, we don't necessarily need an assist in order to create a knife that flips properly or deploys with the thumb stud properly. But some people just like it, you know? And the more I think about it, the more I realize, who cares, right? I mean, pick up what you like. So we have, it says Foltz Design, CRKT. We've got a black wash blade. I will point out that I think the cutting edge is really nice and consistent here on both sides. That's really good. I don't think I've ever seen a contrast of brown and brown or tan and brown, but okay. Maybe there's a few different color combinations. And maybe there isn't. Maybe you like brown with black and brown. That's fine, right? We have a steel liner lock. We have a steel pocket clip. Is it multi-directional? No. Let's see. Lockout. Yeah, feels pretty good. What are we running on here? It feels like... No, it's not bearings. Is it? Boy, it looks like little, maybe nylon washers. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, let's do a couple of size comparisons here real quick. How about up against the CGRB Pyrite? And let's do, because I'm guessing this is a fairly inexpensive knife. I'm noticing here, is it just the light? Little bit of a smile right there. Little bit of a smile right there. It's okay. Up against the Elementum. There you go. Let's put it up against the Hogue Deca. What's another good, similarly sized knife? Probably the Ontario Rat Model 2. That's a good one right there. How about the Spyderco Para 3? Alrighty, give us the measurements. I'll give you the measurements. Hold on, here we go. Let's get the tape measure out real quick. Tape measure. Why did I say that? The overall length of this knife coming in at, it looks to be almost exact. I think it is. No, it's a little longer. 7 1/8 cutting edge. Is, let's say, yeah, 3 1/8. I'm not cutting edge, blade length. Cutting edge is 3 inches on the dot. Is this meant as a choke up position right here? I think so. The curvature of that suggests that it would be, but I'm not sure about putting my, I'm not sure if I would put my finger there. This is kind of an interesting position for your finger. What does that mean? I'm saying it's just kind of an interesting ergonomic position. If you use this knife for, I mean, this hand position suggests you would use this for detail work. Would you? I'm honestly not sure. I don't honestly use my knives like this very often, but it is oddly comfortable, which is kind of weird. This is a super weird. I don't get a lot of knives on the channel that look like this. I mean, the scimitar, like the Ultra Persian, this is the most scimitar Persian style blade I think that I have ever seen. I swear CRKT, I think it's actually called the Ritual. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know that CRKT made a blue and white enormous version of this. I remember specifically because at one of my buddy's weddings, one of the other groomsmen, I was like, oh, what do you got in your pocket? It looks like a CRKT. I think it said it on the clip, or I just recognized the clip or something. And he pulled it out, and it was this giant, crazy scimitar-looking thing. So I want to say that this is like maybe a budget, small, assisted version of it. How's the ergonomics? How are the ergonomics if you try to sort of close your hand around it? Well, hammer gripping this knife, I can tell you, is not super comfortable for me because I can only fit 3 fingers in here and the 4th finger would need to sit out here. Letting your pinky come back off the back end of this is also a bit awkward because there's so much space here because of this butt end. So I think maybe that's how maybe they don't intend you to hammer grip this knife, but truthfully, not incredibly comfortable. I think I probably would feel the pocket clip if I wasn't so focused on where I'm supposed to put my pinky. It's a little bit awkward. I'm going to try real quick slicing and all we're doing here is demonstrating the factory edge, factory sharpness, and factory geometry on something like paper. So this doesn't prove much, but I'd like to just... It's okay. I'll be honest with you. It's better than I thought it was going to be. Whoops. When I actually get it to draw in there. Yeah, it'll slice. It's lifting the edges just a little bit. Honestly, that's slightly better than what I expected. Not great, but not bad. Not incredible, not bad. Puncturing, yeah, that'll do it. I mean, it's a pretty pointy tip there. I don't know that you absolutely need me to explain that to you. Let's go ahead real quick. You know what would be just great is if I had a universal, like a consistent spot for my scale so I knew exactly where it was all the time. So the weight on this guy, something upstairs is making a lot of noise. It sounds like a herd of elephants. Sorry about that. 3.77 ounces for, what did we say, 3 1/8 in terms of blade length. So, okay. What's funny is, as far as the stuff I normally show on my channel, this is quite a bit different. As far as stuff that CRKT releases, not necessarily out of the norm, right? I mean, CRKT, or Columbia River Knife and Tool, is a knife brand that I became familiar with shortly after Kershaw. Like, basically, you could say when I sort of came online as somebody who was interested in pocket knives. Gerber, CRKT, Kershaw. Those were the big ones, and Buck, I guess. Those are the big ones in the Walmart display case, and that's kind of, if you guys remember the story of me buying my first Kershaw, it was kind of all, that was the stuff that was all in there. And then I think the M6, was it the M16? I think it was an M16 that somebody left on one of my dad's job sites, and I remember thinking that was the coolest pocket knife I had ever seen. So, I do have a little bit of a, I got a special place in my heart for CRKT. I'm happy that they wanted to send me some stuff to check out. This will get the same review that any other knife that's sent for free to my channel does, or any other knife that's sent from anybody for any reason, right? Same treatment. But for now, this exists. If you want to check it out, there's a link in the description. That's going to be it for now. The full review will come a few weeks down the road. Thanks again to CRKT for sending this in. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.